most of us have a mental checklist in our brains for our getting ready for our Canadian cold winters. We change our tires on our cars, we put away the bikes, we winterize the boats. But do you think about getting your home ready? We are going to discuss that with Buckner Manufacturing. I have Jeremy Buckner and Mike Gold here from Buckner Manufacturing, both in sales. Welcome to the show.
Pleasure to be here, Amina.
So we're going to talk about getting your home winter ready. Tell us what you have brought to the table, number one.
All right, well, I'll start. So there are a few things to check when getting winter ready. For instance, if you have rain barrels, you want to capture the rainwater. You want to check those, make sure they're drained, because if it freezes up during the winter, it's going to expand, it's going to crack on you. Next thing you know, you got to get a new rain barrel. Furthermore, we have some items like the zip hinge here. This is a great little tool. If you have your downspout comes down and extends out, and it can be over walkways that need to be shoveled. This is a great DIY project to install this on here, which allows your downpipe to flip up like that, then turn in. Next thing you know, you can shovel your walkways. In the summer,
cut the lawn, right?
Or cut the lawn, exactly.
A little bit closer?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in the warmer months, it's great as well. If you have a metal roof, one thing you want to make sure and take a look at is do you have snow guards up on your roof, especially over entrance areas, because that ice and snow comes down awfully quick off a metal roof, and it can be a hazard if you don't have the proper protection up there.
Right.
So those are some great things you want to take a look at, as well as right now critters are looking for a winter home. I'll let Mike talk a little bit about that and some of the things you can do to or check for.
Yeah, some of the things you want to look for are holes in your soffit or areas in your soffit that are exposed for places for them to get in. They're all looking for mice,
little creepy
raccoons,
crawlers.
anything like that. They're all, once they're in your attic, they're there to stay for the winter.
Right.
So you want to check for little areas that have holes in them. You want to check for different things like that. Turn off your water from the outside, because that's going to freeze if you don't turn it off. Make sure you drain your hose. Make sure you drain your pipe inside from your water hose. Okay.
Now we have some images of another thing that you have brought here today. So we're going to show those images and tell us about the images that we're taking a look at. We're going to see them here. Here we are.
There we go.
Buckner Manufacturing. So we have the soffit here.
No, this is
the siding.
This is Alurex.
Oh, so we're going to talk about right here on the.
So this is covers for your eaves troughing.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, if you look there, that's an eaves trough that has no covers on it.
Okay.
It fills up with ice and snow.
Yeah.
And now, when the ice and snow, when the ice starts to melt, then there's nowhere for your water to go, because the ice and snow is filled in your eaves trough, so the water will not drain in your eaves trough.
So it starts going back up towards the home.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what the idea with the Alurex is that it's ice and snow will sit on top of it. So when it melts, then it has somewhere for it to go. The ice and snow is not built up in your trough.
Now, if you don't have that, that is permanent damage to the home.
It could, yes, but basically it just means that you're going to have ice and water everywhere and freeze up. Okay?
Yeah. I know we have this on our home. I think that's great. I know my dad has that as well. So show us that item.
So this is the retrofit product. It's called a 5300. So it's very easy. It sits on top like this.
So anyone can do this.
Anyone can do this.
Right.
Okay. There's also another product that you've seen on there. It goes on with your eaves trough when your eaves trough is installed in place of brackets. Okay. So it would go on and snaps onto the back of your eaves trough, clips underneath, sustains as a continuous clip system, and it does everything that this product does, the same thing. Only it goes on when you do a new installation of your eaves troughing.
Now this is also great for the leaves. It keeps them out.
Yes. Originally, everybody thought that it was if you needed to keep leaves and debris out of your eaves trough, that's what they used. Okay, but it's not just that. It does do that, as well as it keeps all the ice and snow in the wintertime. So it serves two purposes. It works in the summertime, and it also works in the wintertime.
This is such a great, simple product that anyone can put on. I love that.
Absolutely.
So you guys are open to the public.
We are open to the public.
I think a lot of people are unaware of that.
Yeah, I know most people drive by. We're on Highway 48 and wonder, what do you do? You know, and so We're a full-fledged building products company, and we wanted to highlight these two items specifically right now because they are great DIY products.
Right.
There are, if you're looking to get some work done on your house, typically by Labor Day, contractors are already booked up. So trying to go that route right now, you might run into some headaches there, but with these products, you can take care of a number of issues by yourself. If you do go through the winter and you see something like ice damming forming on your house, that's usually a cause of one or two things. Either there's improper insulation or there's improper ventilation. So that's a little more complicated of an issue. And so if you see that happening, I'd encourage you to give us a call and we can put you in contact with the correct professionals to come in, take a look, and correct that issue for you. But these two items, anybody can do themselves. They can stop in and we'd be happy to walk you through how to install them and what we can do.
Okay. And I know you also have things like siding, different types of siding, aluminum, you've got the faux stone, you've got all the colors for the women to walk in and pick out their choice to match whatever.
Exactly. So yeah, we do have
Right?
in all our locations, we do have a full-fledged showroom. So a lot of the time now we find contractors will even send in the homeowners, the husband and wife, take a look at all the different products set up, what works best for your house, you know, what colors do you prefer. So
Pefferlaw is your flagship store.
yes.
Right?
So it all started for us in Pefferlaw in 1979. Yeah. So we just had our 40th anniversary this past September. So Pefferlaw
Congratulations.
on Highway 48, that'd be our flagship store. Outside of the area, we do have locations in Newmarket, Owen Sound, Kingston, and North Bay.
Yes. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm
And
very.
you're so local.
So yeah, you know, I was born and raised here in Pefferlaw. That's how we started. Two guys in a truck 40 years ago, my father and my grandfather. So born and raised here. My dad was born and raised here. So we've been in the community for a long time and
Love that you're local.
Yep, exactly. So
Okay. I think we learned a lot of tips. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
All right. And stay tuned because we've got more Georgina Life coming up in a few minutes.